Good evening, my dear TPians across the globe. This is Emmanuel Mtiniswa. Happy to come live once again this evening. Today is the 8th of January 2018. I'm so glad to have an opportunity once again, my dear leaders and members across the globe. Let us, as usually, go into the blog, TPC blog, and refer ourselves to current updates in the Billion Coin admin blog. Allow me once again to share with you this current information from the Billion Coin. Now, we have an article here which relates to the send pattern meeting. Every Tuesdays we have started on our send pattern meetings. Starting today, we had the first French, Hindi, Bengal, and Cambodian send patterns, which have just taken place in a couple of minutes. I'm bringing this subject to you so that you are reminded that send pattern meetings are now back in action. As you can read from the article, January 8, 2019, French, Hindi, Bengal, and Cambodian send pattern meetings start now. And if we can click here, we can get more details about the send pattern meetings. Don't miss send pattern meetings, live broadcast, Tuesday, January 8, 2019. Show up and collect up to 1 million cookies. The send pattern keyword will be one word. Billions of digital currency will be distributed by the end of January 2019. Let us attend. We have got the French send pattern conducted by Mr. Mbe Derek from Cameroon. We also have today, Tuesday, 1600 hours South African time, the Hindi send pattern meetings. Mr. C.H. Pritam Kumar will be conducting every Tuesdays. Let us not forget also to attend the Bengal version. Bengal version is hosted by Mr. Mizanua Ranman. Let us attend the Bengali as well throughout our various locations of the globe. And we also have got the Cambodia, Mr. Scott Thorne is the host of the Cambodia send pattern every Tuesday, same time, same venue, 1600 hours South African time. Let us attend these send pattern meetings. It is very much important for all members in good standing to partake in these send pattern meetings across the globe. We are building our community, the Billion Coin, since we are in the peer-to-peer phase now. Attending these send pattern meetings is one way of mentorship. We have got various languages which are going to be hosted this year in 2019 throughout the whole globe as a sign that TPC is actually consistent of various languages throughout the whole globe, since we are a global community. And the other issues that I want to check with this current poster, let us see here below here. That's what we have here. It says host explain that the November redemption period extension is almost over now for those qualified. Remember this, the November redemption period is going to end by the 31st of January 2019. Make sure they understand how to qualify for this extension while it lasts. We have this promotion which is ongoing, which is a wonderful holiday promotion. It says we still have almost 1 million spots open to become a TBC billionaire. So I have decided to turn this holiday promotion into a 2019 promotion until all 111,111 billionaire spots are filled in our Kringle society. This is a wonderful news. We really appreciate this opportunity which is offered by our admin. It says here, we start working on the merchant listing inside KCPO today. We may have it done by Friday. Member merchants will be able to list themselves into this listing, much like members can register themselves as cash centers in KCPO. Then members can search the listing and find merchants that can do business with them locally. Note, it is not the responsibility of TBC admin to find merchants. That responsibility falls on the shoulders of our entire membership. Collectively, all of you as members can find and sign up way more local merchants than I could ever do. Then I could never do alone as just one person. It's logical. I have provided the platform and have kept the admin fee very affordable. Merchants will be able to provide the following information: name of merchant, category of products and or services, address that can be seen on a map, phone, email, Facebook, picture of the storefront, and a YouTube video to highlight promotions. All of those can be edited by the merchant as often as they desire. Merchants will also indicate their level of participation, and that can be edited anytime too. 1, distributor only. They don't have to accept Kringles to be listed. They can start by just being a distributor and earn profits from transactions. Number 2, they can also have 10% each of these. Participant will accept only 10% in Kringles and 90% in cash to acquire their goods and services. Number 3, they can also opt for a 20% in Kringles and 80% in cash to acquire their goods and services. Number 4, if they opt for 30%, they can go for 30% in Kringles and 70% will be cash acquired in their goods and services. Number 5, if they opt for 40% in Kringles, it will mean to say 60% will be in cash to acquire their goods and services. So the list goes on. If they opt for 50%, that means 50% will be in Kringles, then 50% will be in form of cash for their service goods and their services. If they opt for 60%, number 7, it will mean to say 40% will be for their goods and or services. So it goes on up until it reaches number 11. I hope this is much clearer to us. They can racket up or down these levels as often as they wish. We need to allow our merchants that kind of flexibility so that they can balance their books as needed. I saw a lot of buzz in the TBC community over the year 2018 about all kinds of merchants coming in. So now it is time to provide central access to the whole list of them. Let's rocket TBC to the moon in 2019. This is an article which I am repeating because I found it very much valuable this time of the year. Merchants. Let us approach merchants holistically, globally, as various teams. And also, what is very much important is the holiday promotion, which is ongoing. We have our newest people. Let us encourage these people to go for our holiday promotion. Now, let us see what we have on the other articles today. Let us check here what we have. Sorry. Let us see what we have for the other. From the blog here. We have various important articles here in the Billion Coin admin. If we can as well, check from other various articles which we have. I'm just trying to share again with you. There's a lot here going on in the admin blog. We've got some nice articles which you can peruse at your own spare time. Let me see if we can I just want to go back to the education side, in fact. Because besides this admin blog, we cannot say anything. We are actually reliant on this. Then the other one says, do you think signing up new members in TPC is hard? This is a video of which you can click at your own home comfort. Get to Mr. Mbe Derek. Mr. Mbe Derek is leading by example these days. We can see his efforts, his contribution. He's an ever busy person. This is the join.me. You can see for yourself, things are happening in Cameroon. Thank you very much, Mr. Mbe, for leading us through the way. Then the other article, as a way of sharing with you, let us check. How to approach merchants video. Remember, we are in the merchants season 2019. We are really supposed to approach our merchants holistically. If we can approach merchants using the tools that are provided for us. Remember, we have the business cards, which are there for us. His name is Mr. Stephen Kefi. He's sharing with us how things should be done in approaching merchants. We need to approach merchants, small coffee shops, small restaurants throughout the whole globe, so that they can aid us in pushing towards the massive growth campaign. Now let's go back to the other articles. I'm just perusing this for you. All of us, we need to read the blog almost every day. If you are a TPC in good standing, you shouldn't stay in the dark. We have this article, which we touched also. 50% pays better than 100%. Here is an article which actually relates to training. We need to be trained. We need to conduct trainings on our various meetings throughout the whole globe. Members, please let us acquire enough knowledge in order for us to be able to build our community. This is an article, if I can just share with you. Mbe Derek from Cameroon signed up to 10 new members yesterday. If he can manage to sign 10 new members, what can stop us from doing exactly like him or even improve from his number? And he is an excellent TPC trainer. How many new members can you sign up in a day? How many new members can you sign up consistently every day? Do you think signing up new members in TPC is hard? These are relevant questions that one has to ask him or herself in order for us to have a way forward. You may have already redeemed your cookies and now have plenty of kringle coins that you can trade for cash with your referrals into TPC at 100%. But have you been fully trained? Can you bring in new members daily on a consistent basis? Can you quickly teach these new members how to achieve rapid rewards successfully? If the answer to either of these three questions is no, then you are not fully trained. Then don't be so quick to jump to 100%. You need training. Now, trainers don't train others for free. That's why we set up partnership agreement. If they are only verbal, even if they are only verbal agreements, the way a partnership agreement works is that either a sponsor or a cash flowing leader will trade their coins with your referrals. Then they will immediately pay you a 50% commission on each of them as they come into TPC. They will train you how to sign up new members every day. And consistently. Then the two of you will work together to help your new members complete and verify their first transactions. Your training is not complete until you have become a sponsoring machine and you can bring in new members every day and you can confidently work TPC full-time if you want. Working TPC should pay you better than any other full-time job you could get, perhaps even 10 times better. Once you are fully trained, once you are fully trained and you are a sponsoring machine, then you can go to 100% on your referrals from that point forward. Also, you will turn into a partnering machine. As a partnering machine, you will be playing the role of your trainer. Every new member that you train will lead you to making 50% from their new members. Your income will explode, and as you work TPC full time, you will get paid like a rock star. Have some integrity? For goodness sake, don't gobble up a lot of your trainer's time and then cut them out of the deal. Honor the partnership agreement. Expect everyone to honor the partnership agreement. Training should be a learn-do process. Your trainer will teach you something to do, then you should do it. Then they will teach you the next thing to do. Again, do that too. Step by step, you will learn the whole process and become a sponsoring machine. When it is time to break the partnership agreement, you should discuss that with your trainer first to make sure you are ready to become a partnering machine. You may spend a couple of weeks getting trained to follow the system, but then you will have many months until we reach 1 billion members to duplicate that training as a partnering machine. Don't try to squeeze your trainer out of your deals too soon. Make sure that you are ready and have their blessing to go to 100%. Karma awaits you. However you treat your trainer will be how your trainees will treat you. Be an intelligent, fast-acting, teachable, humble trainee, and you will attract likewise back to yourself when you become the trainer. There we go. This is good stuff. Training, training, training. Training, training, training. Mentorship. Team discussions. sitting around the table, starting now in January 2019, inducting our newest members, training them how to register people, how to do transactions, how to verify transactions. People need to know how to read those send button test, the 10 questions. They must read them so that they understand exactly what TBC is all about. We need to train our newest people how to pay the admin fee, the 4 grains, the admin fee. They need to know if anything connected with the blockchain. We are empowering our people. So if we have to forge ahead, it is our responsibility as leaders to sit around the table and train our newest people. They must be able to stand on their own and do things themselves. We need to encourage our people, especially from the African continent, to have gadgets, laptops, and smartphones. We also have to organize rally teams. I'm sharing this information so that anyone around the globe can have an idea as how to deal with things in the Billion Coin community. Because we are in the growth campaign, we need to drive. We need many people to come and be trained and be educated. Our newest people must be trained to be trainers and the presenters of TBC. We have to organize nice venues with enough space in order to present TBC. We need to have business cards. You understand? These are the tools that we have to have as early as possible. Business cards, and we need to brand ourselves so that whenever we go out and approach merchants, we are easily visible. We are seeing that we are on a serious mission. Everything that we do in 2019 has to be done in a professional manner and ethical manner. All these things need education. We need to teach people to understand how cryptocurrency works. The difference between fiat currency and cryptocurrency in general. Some of our members, those who have got good strength as team builders, they need to be taught how to build their teams. They have to register their people into their respective teams because there are some referral cookies that they must know about. People must attend holistically, religiously, send button meetings. This is all part of training that you are talking about. We need to train our people and encourage our people to become cash center operators throughout the whole globe. You see what I mean? Training and education. TBC is for all of us. Let us unpack it and share it as it is. Because people out there, they are going around, they are wondering, they don't know how to make money these days. We have our own kind of money in the kringles, which is our medium of exchange, kringles. We need to teach our people about peer-to-peer trades in the TBC, how to cash flow. Everyone will be cash flowing. Even the newest person who comes in today will be able to cash flow as long as we teach them the partnership agreements, they must understand that when they bring in new people, they will have 50% commission. That's the way of cash flowing, of making money these days in the billion coin community. We need to tell them that once they redeem, this redemption period process, it must be explained in our various presentation venues. Why we need to redeem. They must understand that cookies are like points. Cookies are not spendable. But kringlies, cookies, once they are converted into kringlies, then they are spendable. You can exchange kringlies for any services or any goods. You can buy a car using your kringlies in your TPC 009 wallets. So I'm doing this video to the oldest membership throughout the whole globe, that you have means of exchange contained in your TP009 wallets. I'm also doing this for those orphans. There are still orphans in our various locations of the globe, people who joined TPC, and they were never plugged fully into the system. So through these videos, it is our mission to spread out the news, the good news about developments in the TPC community. My dear fellow colleagues, my dear fellow members throughout the globe, there shouldn't be anyone remaining behind as an orphan this time. We need those orphans to be wakened up. And also, we need to drive the issue of getting our members being fully paid. This $10, the 4 grains admin fee is of very importance in our community this time of the year. It is up to our leaders to communicate with their downliners, their members who joined and never paid $10, 4 grains admin fee. People must be aware that we are in a serious global mission here. We need to push towards members. Most people must be fully paid. This $10 fee is very much important, because if you are not paid, you are not fully plugged into the system. You remain behind unknowingly. So let us advise our respective members to pay the $10 admin fee. It is not it isn't expensive to join TPC. 4 grains as an admin fee, as an annual fee, is really, really, this is kindness. Just compare what you are going to get, the benefits of being a paid member. You cannot compare it with 4 grains of as if it is a huge amount. It is actually affordable. I don't see the reason why we can have people lying there as unpaid. Let us push our members to pay the admin fee. I'm appealing through this media. My dear TPCians, this is my contribution. Let us go for the holiday promotion, which is ongoing. It has been said it is going to be a 2019 promotion. It is still there. It's an offer that our admin is giving to all of us. I have never seen such an offer since I was born. This is a great offer. May God help us engage ourselves, our newest people, into these wonderful promotions which are ongoing. Remember, the 24-hour and the 48-hour cookie rewards is also still on. The holiday promotion is also there. Let us see ourselves going towards the moon in 2019, as the saying goes nowadays. I respect all team leaders there who are already displaying their various activities behind the scenes. May God keep us together. May God keep us sharing, and may God make us to forge ahead in the adoption of our own kind of money called the billion coin. I salute you and stay blessed. Till we meet again. Thank you. Bye.